first come to Interserve around 3 years ago. I was referred from Job Centre as I'd been on income support for a few years as a single mum with 2 young boys. And it was getting to the sort of the age where my youngest was getting old enough now that for me to go out and start looking for some full-time jobs. When I come to Interserve, I was qualified as a counsellor, so I was looking for a role along them lines, but having 2 young boys with no support network was very difficult, trying to find something that fitted in around them and working full-time and childcare and everything else. So it was a really difficult time trying to find what would be right for me. I'd recently done some jewellery courses as a hobby, as it was a birthday present off my father, and thoroughly enjoyed it. It was sort of suggested that maybe it could be a business. I spoke to Rebecca about it just in passing, as I really enjoy making jewellery, and she was really supportive and really encouraging with that. And from there I was given loads of help and support and referred on to speak to financial advisors, business support. There was a mentor as well. There was loads of different areas I was referred throughout, and I met with a financial advisor to come up with a business plan. I had help doing an assessment on my financial situation.
I've been involved with Interserve for a couple of years now, and my role is to provide help and support for individuals who are long-term unemployed to set up their own businesses. And I do that by listening to their initial idea and then turning that idea into a reality by helping them plan the business and then execute their start. But more than that, it's then supporting them for at least the first 12 to 18 months whilst they're in business to ensure that they stay in business.
I had help with a business support advisor in Interserve as well. He helped me do my business plan and come up with a forecast and a target for where I wanted to be and what I wanted to do and achieve. And so that was really encouraging. So it gave me a focus on what I wanted to do with the business.
When people come to me with their business ideas, it's not for me to judge whether that's a good business idea or not, and I don't do that. What I actually do then is begin the planning proposition, and we start looking at that. Once they start researching their market and looking at what their customers' needs, wants and desires are, it soon comes to them whether their business is viable or not.
The staff at Interserve have been fantastic. I mean, they've given me some financial support to help buy bits of equipment where I've needed it. They've been great at printing out price lists and order forms and things like that for me.
Another example of how we interact with people that have set up businesses is Natalie in Impressions Jewellery. We continue to support her business by providing her with bookkeeping services to ensure that she complies with HMRC and a need to do a self-assessment. The reason that we do the bookkeeping and everything else is that a lot of people, when they first start out, they're on a very low income, and it's so that they can still get access to in-work benefits. Now, and that's what helps them to support the business through the initial period. You know, while they're just coming out of the hangar and they're on the runway, and before the business lifts off, sometimes, you know, that little help with a little bit of working tax credits, child tax credits, maybe a little bit of help with housing benefit, ensures that they actually stay on the road.
It's been a challenge, and it still is a challenge. There's times when the month is slow and you're just pushing sales and you're pushing advertising and you're trying to communicate with people on Facebook and things like that and try and get your name out there. But when it's good, it's amazing, and it works with the children. It's a brilliant idea. Going self-employed was the best thing I did for myself. The staff at Interserve have been fantastic. They've all been unbelievably encouraging. I've brought my jewellery in a few times because they've asked to see it.